I'm almost in disbelief that you're even sitting here right now because it has been
whatever he
such
says. I love you. Okay.
Good for you, man. It has been such a fucking nightmare getting this little.
And do you know whose fault it is?
You.
It's your fault.
No. No. He's had a lot of audacity when we've had conversations about this because he'll say something along the lines of, well, when are you going to have me on Chuckle Sandwich? Excuse me. Excuse me, Karl. I'll be honest with you right now. You didn't even believe you were coming on.
Really? If I didn't do it this time, were you going to invite me again?
I don't know if I was going to try again, man. And Schlatt's just a little bit less positive than me. So he was like, man.
He was already like that after
He was already ready for it to just never work out.
Ted's like, I'm going to get Karl on. Good luck.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what you said. You said, good luck, man. With the freaking tilt and everything. But welcome, Karl. I almost called you Karl Sandwich.
Karl's
called you Karl Sandwich.
Third
Welcome, Karl Jacobs, to the final episode of Chuckle Week, and we are so excited to have you.
Yeah.
This is usually when you woo and start clapping. Karl Jacobs.
Woo! Me?
Okay.
To me?
It's strange, right? It's strange.
I
Cord.
woo?
It's strange that he didn't do it this time, but
who's wooing? He's supposed to woo?
Welcome, Karl Jacobs, to this episode of Chuckle Sandwich. Woo! There you go. We're jazzed to have you here. I'd love to introduce you to our Jamie over there, who was just investigating his hands.
Our Jamie.
Yeah, this is our Jamie. This is our little cherub. This is our little concubine.
Catamite.
No, it's the wrong one. Concubine's funnier.
Porcupine's maybe even.
Yeah, he's our little porcupine concubine.
He's
rough
around the edges.
He's rough around the edges. He's got a Chuckle Sandwich official staff shirt right there.
Can I have one of those?
No. Are you official staff member of the Chuckle Sandwich?
I don't know.
Schlatt didn't even get one.
I didn't get one.
Well, you said no when it was offered. You said no.
I probably did say that.
Well, yeah, because I sent a bunch of Tucker because I did custom ink and I made 5 of them. I had to make 6 of them in order to send them. So Tucker had a bunch and he was like, "Schlatt, you want one?" When I come out, and you said no, thanks.
I don't think there was a thanks.
Oh, there's no thanks.
Boom.
It's just a no.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
I wouldn't have said
who
no.
wasn't very thankful. Jesus, when he got put on that fucking cross.
I feel like he was super thankful in the stories.
Didn't he you call out to his father?
He was probably thankful on the 3rd day when he rose again.
Didn't he call to his father and was like?
But he knew that was going to happen.
But he called out. Like,
you think he
was
knew?
Like, is this what you wanted?
Didn't he know?
You think Jesus knew he was going to come back in 3 days?
Well, I don't know. God dapped him up. He was like, "You got this."
He was
bro.
dead.
Or did he wake up and was like,
He's like, "There we go."
Well, there it is. Well, there
"Yes,
it is.
I am the Son of God."
Just gotta move this stone.
He's like, as long as there's no big boulder.
Just gotta move this boulder. Oh, that was surprisingly easy. Yeah, no, I feel like things are really starting to line up here for me.
That's awesome.
So, Karl, I'm really excited to have you here on the podcast because, despite everything I was saying before about scheduling you, you were practically begging to come on this podcast because you had a lot of things you wanted to talk about.
Get off my chest.
Yeah, get off your chest. If you want, but it's going to be everywhere.
Retention. We'll keep it for later.
Okay. Keep watching. Karl's going to take his shirt off and he's going to do a goatsy on top of the table.
It's kind of crazy how many times there have been goatseed on the. Never mind.
On the Chuckle Sandwich podcast when we had our when we had our Twitter username changed and then the old @ has just a photo of goatsy on the.
Yeah, the old @ has goatsy on it. Markiplier goatsied us.
Did he?
Yeah, well, you won't see that ever.
Yeah, you won't ever see
Anthony
that.
Padilla just goatsied us.
And
recently goatsied.
We hour, no more than an hour ago. No more. And Schlatt put a pink frosted donut right up his ass.
Sprinkled donut.
I like yeah, good for that. I mean, I always rooted for the pink.
You're looking at us like we're joking
no,
right now. But
no, I guess I'm looking at you in horror because I know you're not joking.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Let me make that clear.
But I'm excited to have you here because I feel like I don't know what the deal is with you and Schlatt, but I know that you and I.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, you let me finish my fucking sentence.
All right.
You and I have a lot of lore over the years that we haven't ever been able to speak about on a podcast together. I feel like we have a lot of stories.
Have we ever been friends online? Like, do people?
I think it's one of those things where it's like we don't really show up and stuff together that often. I don't know. We don't really stream together. We don't. But like when
you definitely wouldn't let me go on the Rainforest Cafe video, even though you told it to me before he went to do it. And was like, I really want you to
there's one of them. There's one of them we can talk about.
He invited me.
I invited him,
and then didn't.
You uninvited him?
I didn't uninvite.
From the Rainforest Cafe video?
So it was one of the.
Damn.
It was one of those things.
Even him? I said no.
It was one of those things where when we were rolling through Florida, it was like it would have made sense to have you come on when you were in Florida or something. Because the only other time that we were going to be near like Greenville was when we were in Nashville.
Yep.
But like,
I remember because you invited me at first.
Yeah, but then we were just like stopping through Opry Mills, and it wasn't like a huge stop, so it just didn't make sense.
Didn't even message me.
We were there for a moment. We were there for as long as it took for us to eat the dinner, and then we were out. Can you imagine that? Like, you fly all the way out to Nashville, and then it's like we were literally not even in Nashville for a full night. Like, you fly out
just
for that.
A Rainforest Cafe.
Like, we would just say hi, and then we would leave you behind.
Cafe. I never watched the video in spite.
We went there at 11 a.m. That's really rude of you.
I didn't see it either.
We had to wait for the restaurant to open. Can you imagine the shame?
I mean, it's you
Sitting
and
in
just the
mall.
other worst people on the planet waiting for a Rainforest Cafe.
Met Eddie before? Have you met Eddie before?
No, I'm not saying Eddie. I'm just saying you
the
guys.
other worst.
No, I'm saying whoever else would.
You think there were other people queuing at the entrance of the Rainforest Cafe
in Nashville? There's some sick people there.
Well.
City of country, right? Country city. That is the city of country music.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
It's just the way you said it.
Yeah, the city of country is like that. That's a almost inherently confusing statement.
When it came out of my mouth, I was like, that was kind of weird, but they're just gonna play it off because they're good people. And then you just looked at me like,
oh, sorry, I didn't play off. Like, how do I play off something that's like almost a different language?
All right, you know what I'm not gonna play off? This set, because it is ridiculous that there's no napkins on this side.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Fuck.
Wow. Listen,
no,
man.
that's
you think we had the budget?
Breaking too much.
You think we had the budget for that?
It's just like 3 more napkins you could have put there.
Yeah, that's true. That's gonna be awful for the audio listeners.
Oh wait, you have to put it like. No.
No, come on.
I'll
do it with the
audio.
This is like almost because this isn't gonna go into the actual version, so this is almost directly against chord.
Ted, do you mind?
Dude, come on.
Sorry, not even our mic.
Jesus.
Is there even a napkin on this side? How many? One.
One? Is this even a napkin? It's folded.
It's the notion of a napkin.
I mean, just go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Just be like, can I have a few extra napkins? You're good.
We wouldn't get the. We would
you get the brown ones, like the brown napkins.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like that.
Doesn't
wouldn't
play off the white vibe.
Yeah. So, what I was saying though, besides this, what are you doing? Why is your lip quivering?
Dude, looking at finish your sentence without coming.
Well, because I looked over you and you were looking at the center thing. You're like,
I don't know. I was just doing a little something for me.
Are you like? Do you kind of consider yourself to be like scared, like a scared human? Do you feel like you're scared all the time?
I don't know. What is your perception?
Well, I don't know. If I was in a thing with mrbeast and like I was on his channel and he could just do whatever he wanted to me and he could just pay off anyone.
I don't know if you know what a mrbeast shoot looks like at all.
I heard they put fake tears in eyes.
Little droplets?
Yeah, and then you have to pretend to like you were just given $1 million, but he doesn't give you anything.
Where are you getting this info?
I don't know. What's just like, come on, let's just be honest here. What's the most abusive thing that Jimmy's ever done on set? What? What? We gotta know that we're gonna get into
he's done anything.
The information here.
I don't know.
Come on.
You know what? Emotionally, I know what the most emotionally abused I've been on a mrbeast set.
Really?
Is whenever I thought I was going on Chuckle Sandwich and then you ghost me. That's when. That's fucked up. And that was you.
Maybe I ghosted you, but I didn't ghost you.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. I'll tell you. No, but seriously.
You want him to answer that?
Yeah.
What is the most actually
the most
abusive
abused
thing?
When's the most? When were you most abused by Jimmy Donaldson?
Yeah.
What is? I have a mic. I guess I wish I had some. I would tell you.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you would tell me if he was abusive.
So he's actually a nice guy?
I'd break it on Chuckle
nice guy.
Sandwich.
Wait a second. But he gave a car away.
Oh, with a logo.
I hated that.
That was ridiculous.
I hated seeing that.
I would have been embarrassed if I drove to school in that.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
In that new car.
Yeah, the brand new Toyota Corolla.
Does he actually cover the taxes that would come with that?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
Pretty sure. I could be. Well, don't believe my because I don't know.
Are you locking that in?
I know, like, for instance,
representative of mrbeast Incorporated.
Well, for like the island video, for instance, when we had the chance to win an island, Chandler beat me at the end. Surely you've seen it.
Oh, that was in the video. They talked about the taxes would be too much, and then
they gave us the option to take it, but then they told us how much the taxes would cost, or they would sell it back to the guy for like a discounted price, and then we would just get the money from it. That's the idea.
That's pretty cool.
Or help us sell it. Yeah.
So, Karl, you're here. I am wasted.
Yeah.
What is something you've been working on?
In 7 weeks.
In 7 weeks?
Yeah.
Just other than my multilingual SMP. Yeah, which I think you have to do to
The
become
honk
a Twitch
SMP?
streamer. Yeah. That's a good name, though, to be fair. That's a good name.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen, but that's a good name.
What's up with your association with the word honk?
I have a fun little backstory for that.
Because you used that when you were texting me as you were showing up. You were like, the traffic is like honking bad or something.
So it started
I'm not even
out,
lying.
I had a friend when I first went to college that he was like Christian, grew up like in like a church. Like he was a videographer, but even like his start was like working like churches and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And he wasn't never allowed to curse in front
Was
of
he
his family.
Mormon?
No, he was like the non-denominational style Christian.
Oh.
Was that in relation to a lot of religion takes out of the side? I feel like
big religion.
we're like 5 minutes in.
I mean,
There's not many religions that are left. I don't think.
There are two sides to the coin here. You got the religious side, then you got the non-pious side, or whatever that is.
Which one's your favorite then?
Favorite religion? Oh, gotta be Islam.
Okay. Good.
Don't laugh.
Who's laughing?
No one laughed at
You
that.
choked a
Who's
little bit. I saw you laugh a little bit.
No one laughed at that. He's doing Ramadan right now.
I'm actually doing Ramadan.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I didn't drink.
Catholicism.
Is your least favorite?
No.
Oh.
I just think that Islam has a cool history.
What were we talking about?
We're talking about what you've been doing.
What have you been up to, man? You asking me what my favorite religion is?
Man, I don't even know. What have I been doing? In 7 weeks, what have I been doing is the real question,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Yeah, you have to look into the future and see what
Yeah.
you will be, because we got a backlog, because we don't want to work for 7 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I've finally gotten, at this point, a backpack, a streaming backpack.
Is that the backpack you were walking around with?
No, I was just wearing
I would have
JanSport.
been. Yeah, I was gonna be confused because it was a JanSport, and that would have.
I just walk around in that so people don't rob me. And they're like, "That's just a high schooler. He's good."
Oh, is that actually the reason?
No, but that sounds like a good excuse.
It
right?
does sound like a good excuse.
Yeah.
Or it could be a bigger target because there might be some goodies in there.
Yeah.
Really?
You got like this nice
Yeah.
college shirt. You got this probably $700 million watch.
It's
like
not.
you could have been like, oh, that's a rich high schooler. Take him hostage, hold him for ransom. They're like, call your parents. And you're like, I guess, but I'm an adult, man.
Yeah, I'm 24. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are you again?
You're
23.
Yeah.
25.
Okay.
You're turning 24 or 25 soon, aren't you?
July.
Yeah, I'm like half a year older than you.
That's cool. We have like a backpack streams.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're upset. You're going to be doing a lot more IRL
Well,
stuff.
I don't know if you noticed, I don't stream ever anymore.
Well, yes.
Yeah, I know you.
I've been
My notifications, like you're checking.
Been waiting for the Karl streams.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
What?
This is
Like,
so
at least
rude.
pretend, right?
That's
At least-
rude.
That was crazy.
I don't know. Okay, can I just explain this then?
Yeah.
We just
Do I make good streams to you?
I think that you are passionate.
Do I make good streams to you? You don't think my streams are good?
Ted.
I think you're a passionate streamer.
You don't think I make good streams? Is that
I
Jenny?
think you're passionate. I think that you're
Let me
passionate.
tell-
I think
I
you're natural,
enjoy-
and I think you're beautiful.
I enjoyed when we streamed poker together.
My historically in the past 2 years worst performing stream of all time.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
See, what do you think you're doing when you say that? It's like
No,
you
it's
just
for
talked
me.
about an
It was
experience you
Dig at
enjoyed.
me almost.
It was not a dig
Yeah,
at
it
you.
felt like it was
It
It was a
directed
dig
me.
at the fact
Like,
that
okay, you're getting anger from him, and you're like projecting it on me.
picture
It should be going back to him.
Ted, picture my fan base. Try to picture somebody that you can picture in my fan base.
Okay.
And then picture
Picturing-
them trying to play poker.
No, they wouldn't do it. They
No.
wouldn't be able to. It would be too much
Even
like math.
understand poker.
We made a shit ton of money that day. Though. That was
Didn't we?
insane.
We did.
I'll tell you one thing though to explain my response to Karl and his about the streams is that Karl and I have like a strange rapport whenever we see each other, where we're almost at odds but also on the same team.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm okay with that.
Because it started with the first time that I met Karl. I think I
At
believe
a dinner? Was it the dinner?
It may have been at dinner, but it also, I think the most notable time that I interacted with you was when we were at the Blue Jay.
Okay.
And we were, I was in a state of highness. I had just smoked some weed from the Misfits. Again,
that.
for some reason, there's always experiences that follow after smoking Misfits weed. And we were downstairs in the basement, and
I was there.
Yeah, he was there, to be clear.
doesn't matter, man.
I was there.
He was there.
It doesn't matter.
There was also a lot of other
going on
people
today?
there. But
It doesn't. You
He was
weren't.
weird today.
Yeah,
he was weird today.
I'm
I
not.
feel like he woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
He was fine. The second you stepped in, everything changed.
Is it me?
I don't know if you were downstairs for this part though.
We were watching Squid Game.
Yeah, we were
Yeah, you were watching Squid Game.
downstairs in the movie theater room.
No, this isn't in the movie theater room.
Oh.
This is in that open area where the computers were.
I know the story you're telling now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah,
You
why am
weren't
I getting
there.
crucified
You
right
weren't there,
now?
actually.
I wasn't there?
You
Yeah.
weren't there for this story. You
What
weren't
you
there.
know about rolling?
No, because
down-
he walked in late, remember? You did walk in late.
Yeah, he walked in late
Yeah,
and he
you're
was
right,
like,
I walked in late.
anything missing? And then there was like suddenly there was like a live studio audience. It was weird. But basically, I'm high and I'm sitting down there, and Karl is like, you know how like you've always got that kid. That kid that
Why are you?
like that enters into like, oh, we're in bit mode. I'm in performance mode. You know, kind of
Yeah.
like how I was with the other night at dinner where I was talking about all the mods. You know what I'm talking about. Basically, Karl starts doing this thing where he'll get up on he sees that I'm high, and he's like, little gears turning in his head.
This is my favorite bit for high people.
Gears turning in his head where he's like, oh, I can start fucking with this person.
Yeah.
So he gets up on this
It's
table.
my favorite high people bit.
He gets on a table and he says, all right, guys, I'm about to do a backflip. I'm going to do a backflip right now. And then I look at him and I'm like, there's no way Karl can do a backflip. There's no way. I say, you're not going to be able to do a backflip. And he says, oh, well, you don't think I'm going to do a backflip? Well, okay, fine. I'm not going to do the backflip. I'm not going to do the backflip. And then,
I'm like, you know what? Maybe in a few minutes.
yeah, maybe in a few minutes. And I'm like, okay. And then, so he gets down, and then the conversation continues, and then it's like nothing happens.
And then in the middle of everybody talking, I'll be like, guys, in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to be doing another backflip.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, you didn't do the first one. And second of all, no, you're not. And it's like when you're high, you're like, what is going on? What is happening? What is this person like trying to do? And then Karl gets up there, and it was almost like he was taking any sort of thing that I said to him from me and twisting it into a reasoning for him not to be doing the backflip.
No, but like you have to keep in mind, like it'll be like the fourth time of this guy's going through the cycle, and like he doesn't say anything yet because he wants to see the backflip.
Yeah, I'm like sitting there and I'm like patiently waiting for this backflip to happen.
I'll be standing on the table and I'm like pretending to about to do it, and I'm like, oh, and then I'll take out my phone and then put it down.
Yeah,
and then I'll get up and I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, but I gotta take off my watch. And then he's like, dude, this is. I'm like, sorry. Oh, it's
what was
ridiculous?
that?
Oh, okay. Well, if I can't do a backflip, I guess I'm getting down now.
And I'm like, no, man, what are you talking about? And then this goes on for about 15 to 20 minutes of just
Which high time? 2 hours.
2 hours maybe. I'm stuck in fucking Black Mirror, fucking that little egg timer they put the guy in for jail in, where he's watching the kid die over and over again.
Oh my god.
And then I came downstairs.
You came downstairs and everyone deflated.
Yeah, it really.
Everyone was like, great. And you're like, what's happening, guys? And we're like, nothing. Nothing at all. Schlatt. You want some money?
You're like, you want to watch Squid Game?
You guys want to watch Squid Game and then go to sleep?
was tired, man. I was shooting my Wii game video that weekend.
Yeah.
You know?
You were.
Oh,
That's
is
true.
that what that awesome fucking set?
Yeah.
That set, I want you to know that inspired a project that I'm working on right now, actually.
And it's called The Dark.
Really?
I want you to know that. I was going to tell you before I released it, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I could just tell
Is
you.
it coming out in
All right.
7 weeks time?
No.
Oh, okay. You can't talk about it.
It's a Minecraft thing, but not an SMP, everybody.
We broke that set. We damaged it.
Really?
Yeah.
It was mostly you.
No, it was because you put that shit under my eyes that makes you cry.
You're just such a
Oh, what we
passionate
use at
performer.
Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ted was like, he unscrewed a little
Wait,
cap
what
of
about
lipstick.
Mr.
He was
Beast?
like,
How do they-
Jimmy taught me this one, and then he just put it under my.
Oh yeah.
It's a
I was
menthol
like,
stick.
this is a little trick I learned from Jimmy Donaldson, and then I put this on, and then I put it. No, it's a menthol cry stick that I got off of Amazon. That's used.
That's a real thing?
Yeah, it's like, I guess actors that can't compel themselves to cry will put it on like the where your eye bags are or whatever,
Tell
and
them to learn how to act.
yeah, right.
nerds.
And it's basically just it makes that mintiness and it goes up into your eyes and it just makes you start to cry. And wow.
I don't need that. I just start thinking of tragedies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going back to the Jesus thing again?
So basically,
Couple others.
I brought
others.
so I brought that to the set of the Schlatt of that video, of that Schlatt video, and I didn't tell him. He didn't, in that video he did not know that was like what that menthol cry stick was. I just told him I got something funny.
Oh
That is a tear. That is a straight up tear rolling down your cheek.
I'm good at it. I'm a sociopath. I can do it whenever
You
I
got
need.
another one coming.
Yep.
Yeah, the
two.
right side.
Wait,
I
give it
feel
a look. Give it a little like, so it like starts rolling.
Oh, it goes back.
But that story right there is a very
okay.
that story right there about Karl sort of became the impetus of the back and forth that I think that we have going on now. That and the time that we were at a dinner and
They're making our rounds.
we were making our rounds.
Yeah.
Where Karl and I both had drinks and we were at a dinner with a large group of people, and I don't know how this happened, but you're like the most disruptive person I've ever known.
Bar nothing.
Bar nothing.
Bar nobody.
Bar like a no, man. Don't put that in there. You're gonna throw that out. You're gonna come on, guys. It's not like we're not renting these. Have some respect, dude. I'm gonna kick you.
That thing's fucked, Ted. I don't know what to say to you.
This is that Pixar light.
That thing's Oh.
You are the most destructive group of fools that I've ever had the misfortune of interacting with.
What are you talking about?
Ugh.
You gotta yeah, it still tastes bad.
What?
It still does taste bad.
Ugh. Tucker, how's this going so far? How's this going?
Yeah, it's enjoyable.
What do you think of Karl?
He's a bit of a nut.
He's a bit of a nut.
Nut?
Yeah, he
but
is
he's
a bit of a
working
nut.
with you guys.
What do you think that Karl could be doing better right now in this podcast?
I felt like
Wait, Karl, listen up. What do you think Karl could be doing better in this podcast?
Please tell me.
I think he's doing fine.
Yeah? What about Schlatt?
I think you're the weak link.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because they have chemistry. They're being
what we were
fun.
You don't think that
Say.
Karl and I have chemistry?
Because we have.
Not
we know
like
exactly
them.
what we're gonna do.
Of course we do.
Nope.
He doesn't know how to play.
I
Dude,
was
he doesn't
playing
know how. He
chopsticks
doesn't know how
with
to
you.
play chopsticks, man.
I just didn't think we're about to
No, it's not.
Oh shit, am I wrong for that?
No,
I am wrong.
no, I don't think you.
You can swap them?
Yeah, you can swap.
Why would you
Of
do
course
that? Because now
can.
that's one's out.
Now you're out.
Now you're gonna lose.
No.
You can't swap it into
Yes,
a
you
dead
can.
hand.
Yes, you can.
You
What do
cannot
you
swap
mean?
it into a dead hand.
That's actually a
dead hand is a dead hand.
well,
No.
it's sort of like a.
That just goes forever. What
It's
do
a
you?
topic of controversy in many circles.
You
amongst
can't.
many
No.
It's
recesses.
like everyone has a different way of playing Uno.
But we
Tucker,
both.
have you played
Like, I'm so-
chopsticks?
Not really.
So drunk.
I know. I've
seen it
watched
happen,
a
though.
lot.
Playing.
Yeah, it
You've
was
seen it around the
Keep
town.
going. I will pass
That was
out.
big
Keep going,
in-
I will pass
Okay,
out.
whoever
Wait.
loses gets sprayed with the Purell.
You didn't have two.
You
We got a
just-
dead hand.
How nice is that shirt?
It's nice.
Damn it.
I
Okay,
just got it
want-
yesterday,
I want
actually.
this
I was
too,
What do
yeah.
you mean
happy
it's
about it.
nice? What is this?
It's actually like a little artistic touch. I like
Really?
it. You don't like it?
That's
It's big.
artistic.
Look how big this is.
Yeah,
this pocket.
it's like literally just covered in Schniblys.
Yeah, it's the point.
That's the
Look
point.
how big this pocket is.
Whoa.
Big. Yeah. And it can
Okay,
hold this.
let's reel things in here. Schlatt? You got anything funny to say?
No.
You got anything funny to say to Karl? You got any funny stories?
Well, I'm actually not allowed to chat in his chat because he banned
What?
my name. He banned my name, a part of that big ban thing.
Because anything related to
Yeah.
Karl gets banned.
Yeah.
What did you? Okay.
Shit.
So obviously you guys, you when Schlatt came back to Twitch, you and Dream and all of you guys were all probably in like a little Discord bunker, right?
No, we were all so
You're all in a bunker.
I picture Twitter thought that it was like Schlatt behind his little mound trying to, and then us over here trying to fucking.
Yeah.
You think that people fought in trenches with pistols?
Like Moisen Nagants or whatever. like
Yeah,
that
Mos
shit.
and Nagan. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, man.
That's such a strange
Sorry.
thing to nitpick.
Also, like that. Yeah,
He's awful.
That's
Isn't
he
he awful?
nitpicked
It was just
twice
funny. Well,
on
it's just funny you were
you
talking
also
about.
understood the reference immediately.
It was well. It was just funny that like what were they was fighting with revolvers in
They
World War
had
II-
revolvers.
World
They
War I?
had revolvers.
They definitely did. Commanders in the army had
They
revolvers.
had revolvers. They had revolvers.
Tucker, fact check.
Are you asking if they had revolvers in World War One?
Maybe they had guns. They had pistols.
Yeah, they've had revolvers
had
since the
revolvers.
Civil War.
Revolvers
Yeah.
are cool.
No, if they were
Pussy?
using them,
Pussy.
Yeah, they were using them. The
Pussy boy.
fine. But I'm pissed.
Yeah, I would be pissed if I was a wrong idiot too.
So I might have banned you. There were a lot of names on that list.
Yeah,
That I
I was
took
one of them.
100,000, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I was actually. I made the short list that you said out loud. You were like Quackity, Tommy, Karl.
You were the first one I said.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was me. Yeah.
I said I'm banning anybody who has the username Karl Jacobs.
Yeah.
Not found.
I looked at my Twitch name. I was like, that is exactly mine, though. Do you
Yeah.
think? Did it count me?
Yeah, you were like, wait, that's.
I was like,
me.
how am I gonna
Who is he
resub?
talking about if this is like not about me?
Are you really banned?
I don't know if I'm still.
Oh, there's someone at my doorbell.
Maybe they'll tell you.
Who? I don't know who these guys are. That's terrifying.
They were like showboating for the ring.
We'll have to get to that later.
They were ring showboating.
Did I really ban you from the chat? You're banned.
Let me check if I'm still banned.
Okay.
Try
I
to chat in the
definitely-
jschlatt chat.
Is it the
It's
Schlatt?
Schlatt now. It's Schlatt.
Schlatt.
Yeah.
In the Schlatt chat.
Know your lore.
In the Schlatt. That's what we say.
In the Schlatt. Okay.
That's good.
You jschlatt is your second though.
No.
Huh?
Big guy is my second.
How do I chat? How do I
don't
go
know, the
chat?
chat.
The chat button. Oh, don't get banned. Minecrafter banned on site.
I didn't even said that.
Yo.
That's my mods.
I'm back in, and I'm VIP.
Oh, you're VIP.
And I got some channel points just now.
Nice.
I'm VIP now.
See? It's all better, guys. We're
Yeah,
cool.
we were so pissed at each other back then.
What is that? Why are you holding
I'm
that?
holding this so you can't hold it and start spraying Purell at me.
I'm not
But
gonna
me
spray
holding
I got
it?
sprayed with Purell from this thing like 3-4 times in a single podcast.
I like these pants too.
Thank you.
You like mine?
They're from Unique Glow.
I like these pants. I do like these pants.
You want a link to these?
What is the
These are
length?
my Cole waffle joggers from.
What is the waistband?
Oh, they're medium, large, XL. That's why I like them. They're a
Oh.
little elastic.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
They're like waffle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mhm.
Cole waffle.
So, Karl? What have you been up to lately, man?
Just a bunch of.
Why are you shaking your
I
head?
asked that.
Yeah.
I asked that.
No, you said what he's got going on in the future.
You just admit you brought Karl here and you had nothing to say.
And for 4 attempts at trying to get
4
me, you'd
attempts?
think like.
And this is what we've got for you, man. You want to tell that one story about the backflip.
It's a good story.
good
It's a good story. I honestly think we could end the podcast now and we'd be fine.
You live in North Carolina.
I do.
Yeah.
Did you move to North Carolina? Where are you from?
I'm from New York originally.
No fucking shit.
I am.
The city?
I was born in the Bronx, but I lived upstate. Like,
You were born in the Bronx?
yeah.
Wow.
40 minutes north of the city, probably. Up the Hudson. It's where I grew
Nice.
up.
Wow.
Nice. Very cool. So you started in New York. When did you come to North Carolina and why?
I went from New York to Charleston for high school, Charleston, South Carolina.
For high school?
I went to high school there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Did your whole family move there?
Yeah, it wasn't like, it wasn't for high school. I just went there through my duration of high school.
Gotcha.
And then from there went to Oregon for college.
Oregon.
Wow. Portland.
Oh.
Yeah? You have something for
Voodoo
that?
Donut.
Voodoo Donuts.
That's it.
what I think of when I think of Oregon, too.
Really?
No other thoughts.
What? Like what? What other thoughts don't you have?
Nothing.
Well,
But
no,
if you didn't have a thought,
But if
what
you
was
were
your-
to have a
if
thought,
somebody
what
else
would
had a
those thoughts
thought?
be?
So, across the country, what coast is better?
The East Coast is better.
East Coast.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the East Coast more.
East Coast is pretty good.
So from Oregon, I went to visit my friend in North Carolina who worked at Mr. Beast.
Friend?
Yeah.
What was their name?
Garrett. He was like a on-screen
What
person.
was his star sign?
Like Zodiac?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So okay.
November, I think. What is November?
I don't know.
Maybe it was November. What would it have done for you if I
Sorry,
said like?
sorry. That was an inappropriate interjection. Continue your story.
And then they were like, I was visiting, and I was going to school for video editing at the time.
Okay.
And then they were like, "Yo, we're starting this new channel for Jimmy's brother, but we don't have an editor yet."
You were the editor for Mr. Bro?
I was
Mr.
the inaugural
Bro.
editor for Mr. Bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Inaugural.
Yeah.
You only edit it once a year?
Is that what inaugural
No.
means?
No, it's
That
not.
means the first
That's
one.
annual.
I'm
You're
just
thinking
being
of.
a smart ass.
Just an incorrect smart.
How long did it take for you to go from Mr. Bro inaugural editor
Yep.
to an
Yeah.
on-screen persona? Have you ever been on camera before that?
I streamed to like nobody
Okay.
for like 3 years at that point. But it,
Sorry, I was
but
just
it
gonna
was
put it
that I really wanted to do that too. So I'm glad he did it.
down. Okay.
I'll do it too.
That was way better.
Wait. Before we do it again, Ian, is that a rental?
No, you own that actually. It's been your father.
Guys, this is mine. Wait. You're right. It is. I remember it now.
Why would you rent that? That is a crazy thing to rent. That is like a
This is like something that like you'd be like, oh, what's up? And then I could like let go right here and it'd be like, boing,
Looney
and it'd
Tunes
smack
punch.
you in the face.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the fucking story?
Sorry, you guys got just as interested as I did.
I
Here's
love
the thing.
that. No,
Didn't take my medicine this morning. That was the problem.
Yeah.
That's
I haven't
what's
taken
going
my
on.
medicine since the 11th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Continue though. I'm sorry, man. It's so easy to be rude to you. It's so easy to be rude.
Feels that way.
It's so
It
easy. Like
feels that
I'm not
way.
like this with anyone else. Like
No.
like Schlatt is like and
you know
Schlatt
what?
is shocked right now.
You know what's the worst part is behind the scenes, he is so nice to me, and I hang out with him, and we talk about. Yes, I literally
just saying the opinion stronger doesn't make it true, Karl.
It is true.
You're getting upset at the fact that he
know.
called you nice?
Yeah.
I don't
what
want.
the
I don't want to be misunderstood.
Yeah, go ahead. Because this is what you want.
Are you gonna let this happen?
I feel like it would be cool.
That would be
Okay.
cool.
It wouldn't
That'd be
hurt,
cool.
right?
That'd be
Surely. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Kind of like snap my earring a little bit. It's good. It's just it's a twist on too.
You all right?
I'm okay.
All right.
See, nice.
Nice.
He probably forgot he was recording.
Yeah. I did for a second because that hit your head and it sounded loud. It sounded bad, and
Okay.
so I got hit with a moment of empathy, which was just not how I normally am with Karl. Believe me.
Let's.
All right.
Is it like cool for it? You want it to be like your
My thing?
yeah? Is that your thing?
The like not.
It was like
you?
Schlatt with the banning thing. You're going to try to like.
Oh, sorry. That was actually an accident.
Whoa! What a crazy react! Whoa!
Whoa!
Like you're falling down a waterfall. You fucking.
Hey. Hey.
So you know
How am I the drunk one?
Oh,
And yet I'm the only one who's interested in talking about fucking Karl Jacobs.
I laugh for real
You're
when I'm
interested
crying.
about talking about
You
You know,
what?
it's a
Interested in
real
you.
laugh when I'm crying.
He just said he's
Sucker knows
interested
that.
to talk about fucking Karl Jacobs.
No, no one said
When?
that.
He just
When?
said that.
He said that.
He said
I
that.
did
probably
not
did. He
say-
does
Fuck,
think you're
I did
really
not
cute.
say that.
And that's
No,
a
he
discussion.
That's not. That's
That's a discussion.
that's not untrue.
That's a
But
discussion.
He thinks
You
you're
are-
hot, dude. I'm sorry, man. It's been a long week.
I said that behind closed doors.
Look,
I don't know what's happening to me right now. I'm
You're-
like crying.
You're editing for Mr. Bro.
yes. And so I'm editing for Mr. Bro. They need a camera person because their camera person was bad.
Okay.
And then I'm camera person and editing.
For Mr. Bro.
For Mr. Bro.
So you're Mr. Bro's top bro.
What? I'm Mr.
You're Mr. Bro's top bro.
Top bro. Yeah, I'm the top bro for the sake of it.
When did you start being on camera?
So at the end there, they didn't really have enough on-screen for Mr. Bro. They didn't have enough people they enjoyed having on screen.
He's crying.
Oh, wow.
So when I cry or when I laugh really hard, I start to cry.
This is awesome. And I always have to get me to cry.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I just don't even remember making that noise. So like your claim that I was doing that was just so ridiculous because I was like, who was that you're talking about? Like what person? No, it's just like
Whoa!
It's just like Karl.
Oh shit!
It's like you're like an NPC when you run past somebody in GTA too fast.
Well, it's like you think you're talking about like I was doing the Wilhelm scream, like I was like,
no, I never said that.
like Karl is just such an egregious liar that it's just like so ridiculous. Whenever
Tucker,
you're saying
am I
stuff.
going fucking crazy here? I'm wasted, and I feel like I'm the fucking sane one on this podcast.
Yeah, you are. The chaos switched from you to that.
How?
I don't know. It's
got
like a pendulum.
So much vodka in me right now.
It's a chuckle pendulum.
I couldn't handle it. We had a plan.
You gonna do a fucking backflip now?
Well, maybe.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe, man. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Are you doing a backflip?
oh, you
I didn't even get high. It's not gonna work this time, you fucking prick.
You don't think that my backflip is gonna work?
Well, hold on. You gotta speak that.
Okay,
up.
well, if you don't think my backflip's gonna work.
Yeah, see this. Imagine that, but for like way too long.
I had a great view for a second there.
Okay, so you're
Editing for
editing
Mr. Bro.
Mr.
You're
Bro.
a cameramanning for
I'm
Mr.
doing
Bro.
basically. There's a point in time where I'm editing, on screen, directing, and camera.
No shit.
Yeah, like there was
Everything.
there is one video at Mr. Bro, last to leave candy,
Why'd
and
you say
I
it like
was
that to me?
I don't know. It's an interesting title.
Yeah, I suppose.
And I was inside of the candy while directing it.
Whoa.
Last to leave the
So you're-
candy.
It was like a big like hot tub filled with candy. It was like a Halloween special that we released in November because we missed the deadline.
That's some pristine temple marketing right there, man.
Last to leave candy.
Last to leave candy.
Did you come up with that one?
I never said I did ideation.
Okay, that was Mr. Bro himself.
I don't know.
That's straight from the mind.
Okay.
And there was a point in time where they needed all hands on deck for Mr. Beast for a second because that was when. Did you ever see like Last Take Hand Off $1 Million Keeps It a couple years ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like during that. So basically, it was 4 Last to Leave challenges. The winner of all 4 competed in Last Take Hand Off $1 Million Keeps It.
Yeah.
5 videos. We filmed all of them in December. So they needed all hands on deck. And I then moved over to Mr. Beast to be an editor and cameraman there.
I see.
So then you worked on basically the same shit, but on a bigger scale.
Yeah. Then I just kind of became friends with like Chris. Made my way up, kind of. What is this?
I'm looking for a shot.
Yeah.
I need to cool down.
Well, so that December, it was like basically living at the studio because I was getting paid to be a full-time editor, but I wanted to do more, so I kept doing camera work and I kept going to writing sessions.
Like a Disney character.
Okay.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
Yeah, like you were living in, like, you're doing your like regular thing,
Yeah.
and then you were like, but I want more.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a
yeah.
Disney
Actually,
character.
there I see it. I do see it now. That's my
Yeah.
bad. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
And I wanted to keep like working on other stuff because I just went from Mr. Bro doing everything to then not doing anything. What was this? I'm sorry, were you cheersing or something?
I was
You can
just
do
trying to cheer somebody who wouldn't
You can
do
cheers.
it.
Cheers.
You drinking now?
Yeah, I'm drinking now.
Do you guys watch the episodes?
Do you watch the
before
episodes,
release
Schlatt?
I'll watch all of these.
them? Before you release them?
Yes. And if there isn't mention of this, I'll be upset.
Okay.
And I'll leave.
Yeah, you can be upset.
I'll leave. What does that mean?
It means I don't believe you, is what it
Okay.
means.
Watch. Scott?
I don't watch any of our episodes. Like George, I just forced George to do it.
Oh, right.
for
you've
banter.
got banter.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you ready? Come at me. Come at me.
What?
Do it.
I
I
was-
saw that.
What?
You saw
Little thing. you
Yeah,
got, you
yeah.
can
Just
tell.
go ahead.
Well, I was about to say, I was about to like go on a tangent where I would introduce you like all the things that you do.
Yep.
Because we usually do that with guests. And I would be like, Karl Jacobs is a star of banter, and he's got a Twitch channel, and he is a popular cast member of the Mr. Beast extended universe. And why are you blinking so much, man? You make me worried.
I just don't know. It's like when somebody's singing like "Happy Birthday." You don't really know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you look like when someone's singing "Happy Birthday" to you.
I just didn't know what to do. It's like,
Yeah. You've had a lot of interesting characters on your little podcast. I'm sorry, I had to say something weird.
Can we do what? Can we speak in sentences?
He's so fun, though. He's so fun. Karl is so fucking fun, man.
Bro, give me that shit.
No, come on, man. How is banter though? Have you guys haven't? Are you guys on a hiatus right now?
Done talking about the fucking mrbeast and how he got.
It seemed like he
We
wanted to
kind
talk.
of almost concluded it.
Almost.
We got there.
It seemed like he wanted to. Okay, fine.
Well, I just became friends with everybody, and then there was just a point in time where they were like looking for more on-screen people, and it was hide and seek 2,
You have a good
where
laugh,
they were
too.
like, "I have a good laugh."
Yeah.
God damn. You're right. I'm siding with you now. Okay.
What did I do wrong there? I gave him a
Nothing.
compliment.
You're right. I'm sorry.
It was related to your on-screen
bad.
presence. You have a good on-screen presence, so I'm not surprised that they chose
that
you
shit.
for
Hit that shit.
on-screen talent. No, I'm mixing it. Can you continue? Like we're doing a podcast right now, buddy.
So, fuck.
So you met everybody.
Yeah.
They liked you. They put you on camera. They
So
eased you
hide and
into it.
seek 2 was it's hide and seek. It was like the second hide and seek they did for $60,000, and it was they needed 10 people to hide. So it was a safe one to try me out on because it was like if he's not funny, he just doesn't make the video, pretty much, right? Like we had 10 people to work with. So then I just went like try hard mode, and I just figured it all out. I like
Yeah,
went
you
the
were,
day
like,
before, bought a bunch
really
of
going
props
in.
and shit, and like really tried. And luckily got second. So then people were like, "Oh, we want Karl to have a chance to win next time."
There's
There's got second.
There's a word for that. It's the word for like putting yourself out there, but it's like, oh, man, I'm sorry. There's a really good word for that though, but
What is the
you're
word?
advocating for yourself is what it was.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was I was trying to put my best foot forward.
Yeah,
And
that's
it worked.
good.
People liked it.
That's usually, especially in the world of entertainment and like film and stuff, that's usually what I've found to be the most effective thing you can possibly do. Even more so than I mean, obviously knowing people is a good thing, but I mean, getting on set and really just putting your best foot forward and like showing people that you care and you're excited about whatever you're working on is usually what gets you the furthest out of anything I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's how I see success.
Yeah, and it seemed to have worked.
Yeah.
Because then you ended up on the mrbeast team, though.
And even beyond that, ended up on Chuckle Sandwich.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, which
here
is
we are.
which out of all the things that you've done
The
is the highest
pinnacle of
honor.
my career.
Yeah. Especially as it's been going thus far. What would you say in like when you got on the mrbeast crew for the on-screen talent and stuff like that? What would you say is the like video that, because obviously the scale was continuously increasing. What was the video that you were on where you were like, holy shit, this is my fucking life? That's crazy. Like where you just kind of like had a moment, because I feel like everyone has a moment where they kind of sit back and they're like, whoa.
It actually wasn't that large scale of a video, but it was. I think I had that feeling whenever I was like, oh, I'm actually a part of the crew now and not just somebody that they occasionally bring on, right? And I think for me, that was we like had 2 teams building the world's largest Lego towers next side by side, and it was like got to the point where we were using like cherry pickers to like keep putting blocks on top of
Cherry
each other.
pickers? Oh, like a machine?
Yeah, like full on, yeah.
Wow.
It was,
That's when you're in the big leagues.
well, and then
Like
at
a
that
genie,
point,
like a genie, like a fucking thing. You
yeah,
get
like
up in?
literally that, yeah.
That's cool.
And we lost by 1 Lego block actually.
What?
Just the worst.
Wow, what stakes?
That was
crazy.
ridiculous.
Did you always want to eventually wind up to be like this on-screen guy? You wanted to be rich and famous?
I definitely wanted to be on screen.
You always want to be rich and famous, Karl?
Like us?
You have any dreams of being rich and famous, man?
I always wanted to do content, like be front facing for content. Yeah.
And you went to.
so.
and
What
you
do you
went
think
to
of the phrase creator economy? Does it make you feel weird?
I hate the creator economy.
Hate
like
that
the
phrase.
name?
I don't like that.
Hate that. It's like
I don't like
influencer.
I feel like a lot of people that say it also just don't understand any of it at
Colin
all.
and Samir, you don't
also.
think they know what they're talking about?
I love Colin and Samir though.
They literally say creator economy. Like
I
every
said a
other
lot
sentence.
of. I didn't say everybody.
Okay, that's fair. You did say that.
I love Colin.
I'm
and
sorry.
Samir.
I apologize to you.
Well, there's a lot of people that
But
will
not
like
to
watch Colin
Schlatt.
and Samir and they'll be like, "Oh, I just understand all of YouTube now," and then they'll just Yeah.
Right. Or it's like a Twitter thread or something like that, where they're like 10 tips on doing the best you can.
And some are good. Can I have a cup?
I'm doing this for a purpose right now.
No,
you
you're
guys
not,
aren't.
bro.
Yes,
This is the
I
most
am. I'm
homogenous
mixing it
mixture
up.
I've seen in my
I'm
life.
mixing.
The most homogenous. It is like
It is sufficiently mixed.
It's
I'd
not
say.
homogeneous. It's heterogeneous.
no. It's just
So you said you went to college for editing videos, like was
Yes.
it film production, that kind of stuff? Or
I was going to a
actually-
trade school.
Trade school. Not
2
a lot of people in the
degrees.
trades.
No, everybody should go to trade school
It's really
if you know
important.
what you want. Trade school is way more efficient than college.
Well, that's one of the things that's not going to be affected the least by AI.
yeah.
Is yeah, that's what I thought. Is the trades, like plumbing and stuff.
Okay. You think that's going to be affected the least? Is plumbing?
Yeah.
Are we doing this? Is this like a mirror? Oh. It's like the Dark Knight or something.
I don't know what you want from me, man. So, where were you?
Usually, well, I went to school for computer science,
Yeah.
and I would do video editing on the side. And I, my rationale was, hey, I can get a real job at any time if I go through with this
Fair
degree.
enough. I was doing
but-
2 degrees.
Oh.
So I was going video production and multimedia.
Okay.
So multimedia was kind of the catch-all, more like
Yeah.
Like I was also learning like UI,
Communication.
UX, web design,
Okay.
stuff like that. So
Gotcha.
I was gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just looked at it like video editing was like the easiest way to become good at making content.
Right.
Because when you're editing videos, you're looking at the content and you're seeing what's actually making it and what people are doing that doesn't make it.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, every kid wants to be a YouTuber now. Every kid wants to make their own shit.
And guess what?
And you'll
They
all
fucking
succeed.
can't.
Oh.
Well, here's the thing,
Sorry.
right? Like everyone wants to do it.
Yep.
How much would you say where do your skills come from? Was it self-taught? Did the trade school help? Did learning specifically video editing from a professor in a class?
To me, I didn't even open Premiere until I went to college.
No shit.
I
Really?
never
No
learned
shit.
editing because I didn't want to. I knew that I would like learn bad habits and like editing, like especially Premiere. There's like definitely bad habits that you can acquire and stuff.
I will say that I didn't open a Premiere until I got to college, but that is because up until then I used a cracked version of Sony Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't use anything.
Sony Vegas.
I never
Wow.
edited.
Illegal.
I was
That's
doing
good,
that
though.
shit till 11. I was in Windows Movie Maker.
Oh
son.
yeah, Windows.
You want to
Movie
hear some
Maker.
crazy
Doing
shit?
all that shit. What?
I am still under my student discount for the Adobe Suite.
How? Don't you have to re-show your?
I don't know how. I just still pay
You have
the
to.
same
Don't
amount.
you have to re-show your thing?
I haven't been in college since 2019.
So there's a hack. I actually pay half price for Adobe products.
Oh,
as I
because
think
you-
everyone should.
because-
Because at the
yeah.
end of the term, they'll always convert you to the actual paying tier that normal people have to pay. Right when that starts, cancel it, and then they'll like ask you 4 times. You really want to? You really want to? You really? And then the fourth one, it'll be, what do we give you half off? And then you're like, okay, I'll do that.
It's like when you overbook a flight and they're like trying to get you off.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
about $3,000 credit?
Have you ever gotten offered that?
No, but somebody on the plane that I was on, dude, they were one person too much of the weight capacity for the plane, which I didn't even know was a thing on commercial planes.
Like
So
they had
imagine
enough
being
seats.
the
They had
person-
enough seats,
Yeah.
but everyone was too fat.
Yes.
Sorry.
Imagine being the person that they walked up to and said that they were at weight capacity.
Sorry, fat fuck. This is
Like,
Whoa,
the end of the road. For you.
Surely they don't. Surely they don't choose the heaviest person when they do that.
well, I was at,
Like they
actually,
don't.
I was all the way in
you
the
don't
back.
see a flight attendant scanning the plane, and then they're like, they see someone who's got a little bit more weight on them. They're like, you, come here.
Yeah, that's you. No, but the person was like, "No, I'm on the flight. Like this is my flight." And they kept saying no until they were like, "How about $3,000?" And they're like, "All right, $3,000. I'll."
That's enough.
Yes, there always is a moment in which it would be unreasonable for you to say no.
Yeah.
Like at a certain
Now
point,
there's
it
just
just
an
becomes
ego.
about like morals.
Yeah.
It just becomes about like it becomes just like a pure belligerency.
At what point okay, you're on camera. and
Yep.
Shit.
Yep.
Do you have a Twitter account? Like, are you building your own brand on the side? Was that a goal of yours?
I stopped streaming for the first like year I was at Beast because
Uh-huh.
I was like, I just need to put like that December that I was talking about, I slept in my house 4 nights out of that whole December, just because I was like trying to do extra work. Like, and it was like literally.
Where were you sleeping?
In the editing room, because I was like.
Oh my god.
And it was like not like actually like, what is the term, when you force people to work overtime? Crunch. It wasn't like a crunch mode thing. It was like me doing it to myself. Does that make sense?
Right.
So like
that's usually the case with most YouTubers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where we compel ourselves to the amount of I've taken more all-nighters as a YouTuber than I have as a college student. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what was I?
You were talking about how you're doing the crunch nights and sleeping there all night.
So
building your own brand on the side.
Building my own brand on the side came after it was like. I made a deal with them that I wasn't going to edit any more videos that I was in because I don't like editing myself because I'll just cut myself out of the entire video usually. Okay. I don't know how you guys work. Do you guys edit your own videos?
I love myself.
I cut myself out of all my whole videos.
Yeah.
Fucking ego.
Do you do the same thing?
No.
Yeah, I'm in my videos.
Do you edit your videos?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm used to seeing myself now.
Yeah, I just don't. I feel like I'm like too hard on myself when I edit, so I like cut myself out of everything. So I just made a deal where I was like, if I'm in it, just don't make me edit it. And then it became a point where I was just in everything, so I just stopped editing.
Right.
So then I was just a full-time on-screen, and then much less work because the editors are the people that actually work, and the on-screen talent are the people that are like, ooh, just show up to be funny and stuff.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, I have time to stream again. So I started streaming. Yeah.
And that's when it all came crashing down.
Yeah.
In the upward direction.
Yep.
It's all came crashing up.
Whoa.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
You were talking about something else. We wanted to get through this story so that we could talk about something else. I forget.
Oh, don't try to ask me what I was just.
Dude, because
I was talking about before. I'm not gonna remember that. Tucker, you got any idea?
Dude, don't ask me.
Tucker's not tracking.
Not this episode, dude. You guys are everywhere.
Is it too much?
I think it's great,
ADD,
but
Tucker?
No, I've been friends with Ted for a while, and he's trying to hold it down.
Right now?
Right now.
Yeah, you can tell I'm like
you're slipping.
Well, yeah, no, I could tell Schlatt was getting pissed at me, so I was like, I gotta fucking pull that shit together.
That's okay.
I could tell. I could see him. And he was like, what the fuck? Because he's usually because he's used to being the what's it called, the instigator of madness, and when I'm the instigator of madness, Schlatt's like, wait a second, it doesn't make any sense.
Territory.
I don't understand what's going on.
Oh no.
And I'm like, ooh.
that was a lot.
Schlatt starts doing it too because he's like, I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is the only way I can.
Will you guys like me more?
This is the only way I can find some semblance of normalcy right now.
Grasping at straws.
You know, Karl, you're a good guy.
Thanks, man.
But you really got to figure this out.
Okay. Figure
this whole thing.
Yeah.
So we can figure out it for ourselves. When you guys are in the mrbeast videos, you kind of know what is going. I've thought this for a while, but I wasn't sure. I want to ask you directly now on this podcast.
Yes.
And that I'm hyping it up way more than it actually is, because of the manner in which you guys edit the videos, where it's like. It's sort of like shot, reaction, here's a moment, here's a reaction, and it's not like you can do a long-winded bit for like a whole video. Have you guys kind of like, once you enter into recording mode in a mrbeast video, have you kind of like Pavlovian trained yourself to just say things very in short moments? Like where you're like, wow, look at this. Oh man, that's great. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm
going to say yes and no.
Okay.
We film these videos. We probably have like 70 hours of footage per video that they have to condense into an 11-minute video when you think about it. So
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, keep thinking. And like even like for instance, a video that's going to be out before this is out is we did a last to leave, and we had a person from the age 1 all the way to the age 100. Each doing a last to leave. So 1, 2, 3, all the way to 100.
Child.
A 1-year-old child all the way to a 100-year-old person.
A child though, like a newly born into this world.
1-year-old.
Born in 2022.
Well, yes.
Jeez.
Yes. And they were all in their own little cubicles that are...
How do you measure when the child's done?
The child got out almost immediately. The 2-year-old got out during the intro.
Did they understand the context?
No. And you know what's also true is that the 90s, they started losing the context as well.
Oh.
Which was interesting. Like one of them got out. One of them got out and then went to the bathroom. even though they have bathrooms like accessible to them, obviously. But they got out and then knew they were out and then went to the bathroom and then came back in and thought they were still competing.
Oh.
And it was like, oh, like,
That's sad.
Yeah.
Come on, Grandma.
yeah,
You're done.
exactly.
Let's
It
get,
was Schlatt's grandma.
Let's get you home. No, she's dead.
That was mine.
Recently.
None of this?
What are you doing? You're celebrating that.
You're celebrating my grandma's death?
More like a celebrating your acceptance, potentially.
I've never
there's
come to
not-
terms with it.
There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do about it.
And
You
that's
stated a fact.
that sentence right there is acceptance. There's nothing you can do about it, to be clear.
Okay. Are your grandma alive?
One of them's dead. Both of my grandpas.
I've never
are
cried
dead.
twice
No.
on a pod,
On a pod.
but I think I might.
Do I do it?
Just as long as you don't.
Oh,
We're
that's
back.
great.
We're back. We're back. It's
back.
funny. It's
So,
a little bit of
alright.
slapstick. Never hurt anyone.
Just forgot what we were talking
into
about.
the tunnel, Kevin. It's real. Have you seen that? Have you seen Skinamarink? Come on, man. What
On
are
your
you doing?
phone. On your phone a little bit.
I have a question. Carl, would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no more games? Or games? Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you.
Unlimited games, but no games.
I have an answer,
Okay.
and I've seen this.
Okay.
You've
I'm
seen
sorry
this?
about this.
Yeah, right.
I've seen this. All right. I'm a fan,
Yeah, right.
and I'm gonna go ahead and pick unlimited bacon. The first one.
All right. What was that one? Jog my memory.
Oh, God damn it, motherfucker. Unlimited bacon, but no bacon.
What do you mean you've watched this?
This
And
clearly,
unlimited
yeah, you
games?
clearly don't
No.
understand it. I'm pretty sure Schlatt was being crystal
Can
clear.
you say it again?
clear.
My
I
bad.
I think he
I'm
was
sorry,
being
I'm
cut and
crystal
dry.
clear.
Right.
No.
I'll say it one more time. Karl Jacobs,
Yep.
would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no more games, or games, unlimited games, but no games?
I just don't like bacon. Is the only thing. It's so homogenous. It's competing with the water for how thoroughly mixed it is.
You don't like bacon?
I don't like bacon.
Why not?
Am I a bad
Why don't you
guy
like
for
bacon?
that?
Why don't you like bacon?
I don't know. My
Okay.
taste buds decided that.
So why would you pick the first one then?
Because I thought that was the one where I ended up with games, but now I'm feeling like none of
Okay.
them end up with games.
Well, do you need me to repeat it one more time, or do you think you've got it?
Unlimited bacon,
But
no
more
games. No more games. Games. Unlimited games. But no games.
But no games. Whoa!
Ah!
Come on.
Like slipping on a banana peel. I guess I'll take the first one. Still,
You'll take the
You
bacon.
take the bacon.
I will take the bacon.
All right.
I think.
Why?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Wait, no, I'll take the second one.
What?
You'll take the games?
I
Wait,
will
wait,
take-
what are you realizing when you say that?
No, wait, I figured it out though.
Okay.
Is there something to figure out?
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah, there is.
Potentially?
There is.
Maybe.
Your choice
Because
is what
if
you
this
need to
was a
figure out.
math equation,
Okay.
we take games, which is like A.
Mm.
Unlimited games we'll call B.
Mm.
But no
Okay.
games is still A, because A is this. So your A plus B is AB, minus A is still B. So I still get unlimited games. No? C or no?
We're gonna need.
I
a
would
whiteboard
consider
for this.
games to be part of unlimited games, and you just
So
add
they're all a
modifier
factor
to
of
it. I think
A.
they're all A. Yeah,
Okay.
It's just infinity A.
Then I'll take the first option.
Okay.
Okay, Carl. Whenever we have a guest on, we ask them what part of the Chuckle Sandwich they are.
Okay.
For instance, I am the 2 butt pieces of bread. You know those butt pieces you get in the fucking loaf of bread.
The end pieces?
Yeah, the end pieces, butt pieces, and that's at the top and bottom of the sandwich, holding it all together.
Yeah.
Schlatt, well, he's the mayo.
The cream.
No, he's the mayo. Would you like to be the cream?
I'm what makes the sandwich a little bit wet. And
I could
moist.
be. I'll be.
You could be anything you want.
I'll be. Slimesicle. No.
That's
I could do
terrifying.
that. I could do that.
You're gonna be the
Well, he's
body.
not here.
You're gonna be the body of Charlie.
Yeah.
Is this possible?
Tucker, is this allowed?
Has
No,
somebody
it's not
taken that?
allowed.
It's not allowed.
You can't have any more meat products in the sandwich.
Oh, no more meat.
They're out.
What do you mean? People have been meat.
People have been adding meat. I just
Well,
don't know.
that's against the rules.
Well, I just don't. Can you just like find some law in there about not adding a human body to the sandwich?
I feel like the meat was in
As
the
long
was
as
just
meat,
look,
and it's
just
no
look at the
meat.
laws, though. Just
Hold on.
start typing a little bit. Look at the laws.
Can we come to
Figure it
a?
out.
Can we come to an
just
agreement?
type a couple of things
Ted,
into
can we
your
come to an agreement?
laptop,
Ted,
you
can we
fucking
come to an
asshole, and
agreement
just
right
pretend like you're finding something.
Okay.
Why can't I be Charlie?
Well,
I
no.
don't-
How about this?
Well, he's looking up the laws right now, man. Look at it. He's
Okay, so
typing.
potentially then.
Okay,
Long
wait.
ad in the sandwich. He isn't meat. He's slimesicle meat. Quackity settled on calling slime meat, but after Funny attempted to make a joke, Slime started disliking the name and privately told
I can't see
Quackity that
that
he
far,
isn't
dude.
meat. And slime from the ground that gooped up gradually learned to be
Oh,
a
this is
person.
Lost Nevada lore right now. This is some Dream SMP stuff. That's what's happening.
Well, if he's not meat, then you can be a slimesicle.
I'll be the slime sickle. He's like goo in there.
He's the
canonically.
slimesicle.
What are you doing?
What?
What is this? This is making.
Please. What am I doing?
You can do that, but you're also going to have to buy at least a 7-ton crate of white phosphorus from us.
What's happening with that?
Schlatt, do you agree on those terms?
Yeah.
Where'd you find the white phosphorus?
You can be
You can
slimesicle.
be all the slime school you want, but you're
7
also going to
tons
be.
of white phosphorus?
Yeah, it's about.
How do you store that?
Well, it comes on pallets. So
Yeah,
how do we store it?
pallets. That's a lot of pallets.
Probably in Connex boxes.
Connex boxes
Connex box.
on a bunch of
have
pallets.
to.
Those can fit on a pallet, right?
No,
Well, you
they're
put
way
the-
bigger than a pallet.
probably-
Okay, way bigger than a
maybe you
pallet.
put
Can it
pallets
fit
into the
inside
Connex
like
boxes.
maybe like one of
It's
those?
like a shipping container.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
shipping container. Like maybe some shipping containers. Maybe a couple shipping containers.
Can you
worth of
send
white
that to? Do I have to pay to send that to North Carolina?
I mean, yeah, we could probably put it on a train, but if it's going through Ohio, there might be a problem.
What was that?
That was
12
crazy.
12-year-old TikTok.
That was
joke.
crazy.
It goes to Ohio. Might be a problem.
No, there was
no,
an,
no,
No.
That's
That
not. It
was
wasn't
train
even.
Ohio.
referencing.
It was another Ohio. There was a devastating train crash in Ohio.
What happened?
where there was a ecological disaster because of a
What?
train derailment where it caused a giant cloud of smoke
happened?
to appear in the air, and it's getting in the water, and the water looks like a fucking oil slick from a car after
Really?
it's been
Yeah.
sitting at a
It was
stoplight.
bad.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a problem if we sent our white phosphorus through Ohio because
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like their infrastructure is very good for trains.
But I can. Do you think other than Ohio?
We could probably take a southern route through like Texas or
Louisiana,
something.
Texas.
That's all right with Schlatt.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Make
So
it happen.
we'll get some
Okay.
white. We will supply Mr. Beast and Karl Jacobs with
Whoa.
7 tons of white
I'm not doing
phosphorus
that.
and Connex boxes on traveling on a.
Mr. Beast didn't get any of it. I feel like I got.
Well, I mean, it's just gonna be in the area, and he's gonna be like, Karl, oh man, I really need some white phosphorus. Where can I get some? And you'd be like, well, it's funny that you mentioned.
I don't
that.
fucking know. I don't know.
That's not what I would expect you to say, but
I don't fucking know.
Actually, you know what? You're right. This white phosphorus is for you.
Thank
and
you.
you shouldn't have to give it up to Jimmy at any
Locked
point.
in.
Lock it in, baby.
What the fuck?
What was that? That's
Lock
not
it in.
a bird?
Whoa! All right, Karl, do you have anything that you want to promote before we get you out of here? And by that I mean in handcuffs to the police.
I'm good.
Don't
All
you
right.
hate it when YouTubers like pretend to be friends and don't like have anything to promote on the show?
What am I supposed to say?
I went
don't
in the
even know.
yard and
Carl, I'm doing YouTube videos again.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm trying to do more
What-
effort rather than just sitting
What
on
do you?
a
Is there
computer.
anything that's going to be out by the time this comes out in 7 weeks?
I've been doing higher effort videos rather than like
I know that, but like,
sitting
what, is there
down.
anything that
I don't
you-
know if I have a specific one. Oh, I spent 100 hours in VR. Where I never saw the outside. It was the
Damn.
craziest, hardest thing I've ever done in my
Oh,
life.
did you ever get a headache?
I got a headache at hour 3 until hour 100. And I slept in it, and I
Did you
showered
take
with
a lot
it,
of Advil?
and I took ibuprofen a bunch.
Jeez.
And
You
it was,
showered in VR?
Yeah. Do you want to see what my eyes looked like
Yes.
after I took it off after 100 hours? You're gonna be blown away. That's
Oh,
after 100 hours
wow.
Let me see.
in VR.
Oh God.
Yeah, I look like,
You
and then I
look
got a
grisly.
rash. You could see the rash formed on my face
Oh.
from the goggles.
From like the sweat.
Shit.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Jeez. You think it's gonna get a lot of views?
Oh, man, I hope it'll at least be a 5 of 10 because that's just what we aim for.
Isn't that
these
what?
days on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Isn't that always what we hope for? A 5
Yeah.
of 10 or more.
At least.
Yeah.
Honestly, a 6 of 10 feels like a 5 of 10.
Yeah.
these
6.
days
Once you
to
hit the
me.
7, it's like, oh, we're slipping. We're slipping into the deep below. Well, thanks so much, Karl, for coming on this podcast. You're signing off Chuckle Week. We've had a wonderful Chuckle Week. You all right?
It was a callback to last time I was
Oh,
quivering at the camera.
yeah, you were quivering. That was even a stronger quiver. This is a big chuckle week. We're glad to have had you on finally, despite our how hard it was.
I'd love to come on again.
Oh man, you're gonna have to let me know when you're there,
When you're ready for
when
that.
you're ready for that, because and the thing is too, I've used my social anxiety card now, so I can't hardball him anymore. Well, I could.
He can.
Oh, he can. He's a little bit.
I'll reach out next.
Well, he's even more mysterious than me. So like, if he gets all angry with you, you're gonna be like, "Fuck." Yeah.
When I
like
get
it.
angry. I'm quick to anger.
Yeah, that's his thing.
And he owns a gun.
That's his other thing.
He owns
I
several.
sit by 4 rifles.
That's
Yeah.
how
That's where I
he go. Like whenever he's preparing for bed, he sits in a big leather chair by his fire with a shotgun in hand, and he's like. He's just waiting for people to
I
home
just
in
sit
bed.
there for hours a night, and I load it and unload it.
And unload it, clean it out again.
He's got a picture of his safe full of money on the outside of his lawn with a message under it, and it just says, "Try it, go for it."
All right, can we get out of here?
Yeah, we can get out of
It's
here.
time.
Thanks so much for joining us on this episode of Chuckle Sandwich with Karl Jacobs, and for enjoying a wonderful Chuckle week. Hope you're doing well. 7
go,
weeks
honey.
later, in like May or June or something. I don't know, but yeah, see you around. Bye, Chucklers. See you around. Bye bye.